Hey guys, you probably have all heard me in the last video not too long ago mention that Scott posted something on his website called scottgames.com about com- programming characters 50%, right? You guys all saw that, right? If you managed to get to that point, I'm impressed that you stuck around that far in the video. Actually, I would be surprised if you watched the entirety of the tire if you watched the entire video. And I sent the video on Google Plus, uh, Facebook, and Twitter because those are accounts I have. But basically, I have sent out in each and every one of them saying, warn Mark about this because he needs to know what Scott is planning on him. And I'm betting Scott's gonna say, oh, it's impossible to beat them on the Golden Freddy mode, which is basically them all on 20. Every character that has been listed so far for the custom night on 20. I'm betting it's gonna be impossible, even for Mark. But basically, you guys all remember this? You guys all remember this, right? Yeah, basically, ever since he posted that announcement where he's doing like where each character is 2%, and he's at 50 already, that is fucking scary and impressive, Scott. I'm impressed, dude, that you've managed to get 50% of. I'm surprised you managed to program in 50% of the characters. You've already gotten 50% of the ultimate custom. You've already got half of the ultimate custom night completed, dude. And this was 16 days ago when he announced he was doing this. This was 16 days ago when he announced that each character would take 2 bars. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, 2 times 25 is 50% right there. So there's gotta be other characters he's probably gonna be adding in. I'm trying to figure out, like, if he's adding in characters or is that it? Because I know Scott, he's not gonna reveal everything. He wants to leave some breadcrumbs for us to follow. Just like in FNAF World, that RPG game. But yeah, 2% and 20, I think 25 of them are in the game. Are gonna be confirmed in the game. If you count Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare, because to me, I count them as separate entities. One and then the other. Because he said Nightmare Fredbear will be on the left and Nightmare will be on the right, I think. But yeah, basically, we're gonna have a hell of a challenge on our hands here, guys. I wonder if there are gonna be separate version, like separate custom nights. So like where Scott has, like in the sister location one, he did like multiple versions of a custom night, like with. You guys have all seen Mark's playthrough basically all of every Five Nights at Freddy's game, where basically look at Sister Location's custom night DLC. He has it instead of Golden Freddy mode. He has other separations. Also, it happened in FNAF 2 where he had separate versions like Girls Night Out, Top Shelf, Bottom Shelf, those kind of things. I'm wondering if Scott's gonna add like if he's gonna do that with this one, because he can't just like add them all and say, oh, 50% of it's done here, guys. Have 50% of the game that's completed, and the other 50% be like total garbage. No, if I know Scott, he's gonna make sure that his sons test this shit before it gets released to the public. Because we've last seen in the last two games from the simulator and sister location that he reveals his sons' names. Ian and Brandon Cawthon, you guys have to be masters at every game that your father Scott has released. You guys have to be masters. You guys even have to be masters better than Mark. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what the hell is with the other 50%. But yeah, guys, tune in frequently on scottgames.com, because that's what I'm gonna be doing to see like if Scott's adding anything, and I might tune in frequently on Steam to see like what else Scott's planning. So yeah, guys, be prepared for the next few months. That's April, May, June, July, August. Oh, in 5 months is gonna be the anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Wow. Almost 4 years have passed, and it feels like it hasn't even been that long. It feels like it's just been only a year since FNAF was released, because, well, as you all can tell, Scott released the first 4 in one bloody year. Because we all were screaming for the next installment as soon as he got done with 1. But I'm actually surprised that even though Sky had left, that Sky had put FNAF World on Steam for such a short amount of time for people to buy the game and then take it down and then tell them, hey, I'm going to give you a full refund on the game. Scott, that was actually generous of you to give people their money back even though they didn't want the game taken down. All you had to do was update it on the site on Steam. That's all. But I'm actually glad you put it on Game Jolt, where basically the 2.1 update is still active. I don't know if you've updated the game even more. I would have to look. I don't think you've updated the game even more. I think you've gone as far as you can on the update. West Side Live, Dragon Ball Super Episode 131, Farewell Goku. Okay, guys, I'm going to check this video out, but I want you guys to all start tuning in on Scott's website and on Steam to make sure what the updates happen and are. Okay? Bye!